evening, everybody. Wow, oh my gosh, yeah, my phone, I don't know why the tracking, like the phone usually stays plugged in, but sometimes when I forget to close VTube Studio, it drains a lot. It drains while streaming too, but it didn't charge at all, and I really need to make it a habit to just unplug and charge on a wall outlet so it's fully charged before streams. The reason I have it plugged to my PC instead is just because of the tracking. Otherwise, I would totally just plug it into a faster adapter. Then you could, in theory, have like a 24-hour stream if I wanted to. But yeah, I don't know if it's a charger or pretty much all the USB ports on the back of my PC that are occupied, so lack of power or whatnot. Hello, Fleece! Good evening! Bleh. But yeah. Oh, remember the fishing magnet thing? Yeah, fun fact, I tried to take off the security thing. It didn't work. So in other words, I'm gonna have to go back to the store, drive all the way back out, and preach that they remove the tag out for me, despite not having the receipt on me anymore either. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I did get some more feedback from Ava. Thank you so much for always being so attentive and giving me the feedback in order to improve. We're gonna go over that briefly while we're web fishing, and we just make sure that this is fine. The aspect ratio doesn't work, huh? Okay, what is still a 16:9 ratio, but smaller? Is 16 by... I was gonna ask if 1600 by 900 is 16 by 9, but like that was a really, really dumb question. I should be able to do math at least quick enough for that. Short stream for 8 hours? How do I not remember that? Oh my god, please. It was the hypothetical. But yeah, I don't know how the magnet didn't end up working. Like, it sticks really hard. Like, it definitely works as a magnet, but when I pull it, like the pin just doesn't come out. And I was hoping at least if the pin would loosen, then I could get bolt cutters and still cut it, because what I need is either enough space to just cut the pin or just to pull out the magnet, period, right? But neither is gonna happen. So it is what it is. Sad life. Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, former GPS lawyer. Hello, hello. How about you actually? I said no, so may have changed. Oh, it's up to you. I was planning on just going over what you went over. Move this. I'm like in studio mode adjusting game. Oh, when I move the window, it doesn't move. Oh, today I learned something new. Okay. What do you mean, no, it's up to me? It's up to you if you want to share it now. But for now, let's go over here. Turn that off. And then this will be the lobby code. So let me post it here. Copy, paste. Why is my wire everywhere? I feel like it's been years. It's been a while. But it hasn't been years since I've only been streaming for a little over a year. So not plural quite yet. Oh my gosh, my wire on my desk is like bothering the heck out of me. Okay, there we go. We're fine now, I think. We're gonna fish. And we're gonna yap. Still have this huge alligator. I don't remember half the stuff I kept and why. But, did I want to sell this? I don't know, did I? There were some things I kept and I just don't know why. And we'll just sell them. And, ooh, quest. Selling that. Where do we want to go? We'll stay over here for now. There we go. Okay, oop, I'm clicking off the screen. That was a bad throw. It hit. lot of fishing spots. Okay, if you're crappy. Never be that crappy. All right, web fishing gambling. I forgot about that. It's been so long since I played web fishing. And of course, the thumbnail I use is still the ones where when the void cats came over. But anyways, how is everybody doing? I was busy thinking about. I don't know. I feel bad for my colleagues because I feel like they hear me complain about it all the time. In which they know I like it there and I love the people, but it's just I can only think that the opportunity I have currently in terms of my full-time employment would be so good if I had the luxury of living at home or the luxury of not having to pay rent. Because it's such a... Well, I guess that would make me a bit complacent, but for the amount it pays, if I didn't have to pay rent and stuff, like, it's pretty chill. The people are nice. Yeah, there's still work to do, but I can kind of work at my own pace and things like that. But I guess in that sense, it also just doesn't really advance my overall career, if we're thinking about career-wise. But I don't know. Things are doing well. My phone interview got rescheduled for tomorrow, so it's a little wild. Oh, jeez. Well, okay, a reschedule is better than a cancellation, but that doesn't help with all the nerves you had, like, prepped, thinking, oh my god, my interview tomorrow, only for them to be like, oh, can we move it back a day? Then it's like, oh god, you have to hold on to the nerves for a whole nother day. Sometimes you gotta move on for the better. No, for sure. But moving on means having a place to move to. And holy job market. I don't know, I saw this post on LinkedIn that said something like, oh, 200 plus applications? That's normal. That's the new norm. What you need to do is go on coffee meetings and, like, interact with people one-on-one. And I'm like, will people want to go out of their way to meet a complete stranger just for a possible job prospect? I don't know, like, maybe it's the lack of maturity / experience, but I was really thinking, does a one-on-one coffee date with a person at a company, like, really do much for you in the long term in terms of connections? Like, unless it's a, like, specifically meant for, what's the term? Not connecting. What's the word for meeting new people at a place where you're supposed to meet new... Networking. So I feel like networking works when you're in an environment where people intend to network, right? People are trying to meet other people for that purpose. But other than that, I don't think it's really... Like, how do you go about randomly messaging someone on LinkedIn, like someone who works at NVIDIA or Apple, and being like, yo, wanna have coffee and talk about life? It's just weird. I don't know. 200 plus apps. Oh my goodness. You don't even know. Or you might even know. It has become somewhat of a norm. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's tough. It's like a mix of... I've seen a couple opportunities. And the one thing about opportunities is, one, that doesn't mean you'll get that opportunity. And two, there are going to be opportunities that are better for you in terms of pay and maybe title-wise in the meantime. But it will be different from maybe what you actually want to do and what you enjoy doing in terms of work. So, I mean, I don't really have the luxury to pick. It's not like I have two opportunities of which are offered in which I could also pick. But, I don't know, I'm thinking about kind of... It's not pointless per se, but it's kind of like, why bother thinking about the hypotheticals? It's not like you're there yet. It's not like you have that room. I don't know. I know with the newest kind of like yearly inflation increases and stuff, it's different. But recently there was a new position that opened up in which pay is pretty much the same as my current pay. But I didn't like the thought of that because I had negotiated for that pay a year ago. So... I don't know. Imposter syndrome is quite a thing. Oh my god, look how small that is. I low-key missed an important presentation I was supposed to grade at school today. Ah! How'd you miss it? Did you end up having to call off? Or was it like something on the agenda? I had my friend to fill in for me, so I'm fine, I think. Hopefully. That's one good thing though, is that most people are quite understanding. They won't pin you down and put you on a stake for everyone to see just over one mistake. That reminds me, there was my old company. They went through like 8 different marketing associates. Like, oh my gosh, they get a new one like every 2 months. It's insane when you think about that. I don't think imposter syndrome fits in your district. It depends. I mean, it's not just imposter syndrome. It's a mix of a lot of different things. But while I know it's true that like pretty much everyone is experiencing the troubles and difficulties in finding a job, like, and they say, oh, don't let it affect you in the sense of don't let it make you think you're any less or think you're not worth it. It's hard. Like, even making that conscious effort to be like, okay, this is just the nature of things. It's not me, it's not my ability, it doesn't have anything to do with your capabilities as a person. But, I mean, after rejection 1, rejection 2, rejection 20, rejection 30, you know, you can't stay optimistic the whole time. So it's been, I don't know, thinking about life, thinking about the future. I'm like, I'm not getting any younger, right? So, shouldn't I be doing more? Shouldn't I be growing in my career? Shouldn't I be growing in my hobbies? It's like, you only have so much time to do things. Whoa! Level up! Yeah. Hoshi Serrano is feeling very introspective and kind of just tired, I guess. Sooner or later you have to expect the worst. That's true. That's true. It just goes downhill. My colleague earlier today too was like, don't worry, it's all downhill from here. I'm like, you're right, it just gets worse and worse. That's why I'm always pessimistic. Yeah, I used to be far more pessimistic when I was younger. And I'm trying to be better about it. Because, like, you know what they say, the first step to solving your issues is to be aware you have an issue. However, that doesn't really mean you have the time and energy. Like, oh my gosh, I'm too tired to even do my Uma Musume runs. Like, I'm too tired to even do the games I enjoy. Like, when did that happen? I used to be able to play 8 hours of League of Legends straight and skip school, but now I'm like, oh, I'm not even gonna turn on my PC. I'm gonna go to bed and knock out. Ah, the life. Introspection is a vibe. It is a vibe when you're fishing. Gosh, that's the other thing, is because I had the long weekend, this week inevitably was short. So like I'm like, wow, it's already Thursday. Not that kind of pessimism. I'm a little afraid to ask what kind of pessimism now. From a little crappy to a huge crappy. I don't know. I feel like I also focus too much on how people perceive me. Especially in terms of asking for a raise. Oh, I got so worried you didn't post. Yeah, no, I just got so tired. Like, in all honesty, it crossed my mind, and I told myself, okay, it's fine. I'll do it later, right? Post it a little later today. The moment I got home, I was just like, nope. Sayonara, off to bed, conked out. I've been meaning to get up early to get gas too, because I don't like dealing with a lot of cars, and I'm just too tired. One of these days, I'm just gonna be stranded out on the road. I'm just gonna walk gas to my car or something. I don't even know. I don't know. I currently have my own lobby opened up right now. But part of me is a little adventurous. I feel like it's sometimes fun to see what other people are doing. But sometimes it can be bad and explicit. Let's see. I think I have the setting where things get turned off, right? Show chalk. Okay, we'll hide chalk because sometimes people don't draw nice things. And save game. Main menu. Let me go unpin this. Okay, we'll join someone else's game because there surely should be some. I'm already scared by these titles. Do I still want to do this? It's a little something else. I don't want to join one where there's a lot of people, but the ones with people have very interesting names. Fox's Void sounds like it's gonna be kind of chill. I mean, this one also has like a chill title. Old People Club. You guys will probably find that most fitting. Okay, we'll see. We'll see how this looks. Old people sounds fine. Right? I mean, I do that for a living. It should be fine. Alrighty. It's already lagging. I don't know why. I mean, people look like they're just chilling. Yeah? Bonk. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Oh, dang. Okay, maybe I had to sprint. Oh no, I'm still gonna miss. Oh, darn. Okay, well. Oh. We're walking. Because clearly I'm not meant for jumping on these mushrooms. I don't want to still do... I want to do some more freshwater things. Right here. This reminds me that I used to go on... I fit there! What do you mean? I used to, whatchamacallit, join those Overwatch custom lobbies. Where it's like just sit and chill. I used to chill in those lobbies. Like, I would just go around, dance with people, emote. That's how you make friends. Without words, right? You just spray certain... Oh my god! Big fish. Well, that was a bit of a jump scare. Anyways, okay, well, we got this here. Oh, fish. You and me both. There's a void cat. Cute. All the memories. How does the custom lobbies work? It's just other lobbies people opened, I think. Unless by custom you mean something else, because then I have no idea. Alright, so actually while we're chilling here then, I'm gonna read out some of Ava's, My brain is like, it blinked. Feedback, that's the word. Feedback. Ahem. Gonna read out some feedback from Ava of my balloons because yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit of yapping and thinking and, you know, collaborating in this sense. Okay, so Ava reminds me first and foremost of the question I meant, because I had asked about what it felt like watching me play balloons, because the game itself isn't very fun or engaging, and I'm pretty much just talking while there's just something on the back. So the half-truth about it is that I do go on tangents, so let's see. I'm just gonna read word for word what Ava has said. Fun fact, that should be 3. Did you narrow it down? Alright, so Ava says, it's half-truth, I mean that, but also not. My opinion, I think it's true that Bloons gameplay isn't really interesting or fun to watch, especially in the lens of someone who doesn't really know anything about it. This applies to all games. I can't say for sure if it's fun or engaging for the viewers who are playing with you. I wasn't there to oh, this is before Ava got to play. Ava, did you have fun? Anyways, it's better to ask those participants, and I do think they had fun and were busy playing with you, hence why they had limited participation in the chat. But this is where what I meant comes in. Hi Fleece! I'm just reading out some of Ava's feedback regarding me playing Bloons and asking about playing games in which the gameplay isn't really more important. It's just me pretty much yapping with the game in the back. Despite not knowing anything about Bloons, this is what you wrote before playing Bloons and now you're almost level 100. I was engaged with the stream because you were yapping and talking to chat. To be completely honest, my expectations were low for Bloons in terms of performance because of its lack of interaction, but what I didn't expect is its fan base. My theory of consistent direction pulling new viewers or playing mainstream games were proven right, but this still needs more testing, like streaming a game again the day after or the next stream or through shorts. We were able to counteract Bloons' lack of interaction by yapping with the chat, or maybe Bloons created opportunities for interaction, and that I think was the best part of the stream. Not to mention I haven't slept that day. Ava, please tell me you got enough rest for this time. Did I say performance? Preform it? English is my first language and I still suck at it. Rewatching it again without chat interaction was very different. It wasn't as fun being able to interact with you. I think this is a matter of difference in category as why Feedback Stream was enjoying to rewatch because he had a lot to yap about, while Bloons Stream didn't really have much. Maybe it could be different to other or types of games. Making a joke. Oh, about the performance, right? The 2 FPS. I was in fact able to rest. Thank goodness. You need to stay rested or else you're gonna get sick. And getting sick, it's not fun. In my experience of rewatching VODs and editing, I was able to harvest more clips in the feedback streams than in the Bloons stream. I also noticed that most of the clips that I personally found interesting were from reacting to chat or story time. I am sorry for insisting this again, but maybe you should really consider Yap or React streams. Maybe you don't know that you are unconsciously not boring, but if it's copyright that you fear, there's a workaround that. Might have to do research about it. But if you really don't want to, that's fine too. In conclusion, feedback... Oh, they're talking. I'm getting distracted. In conclusion, Feedback Stream was interactively fun during the stream and interesting to watch offline because you had a lot of thoughts. While Bloons was very fun interacting with you live, even if I didn't join the game, but falls off offline because of the lack of interaction / or too busy to have more thoughts. That is true. Unreal Engine somehow runs better on my computer than Bloons ever did. Oh my gosh, Unreal Engine actually running? Not gonna lie, I was kind of throwing less Bloons stream because I was lagging the game like hell. Yeah, no, it just gets way too laggy. That's the one thing about it. So, my reaction to said feedback. I think the point that stands out to me the most is the unconsciously not knowing that I am not boring. I don't know, like, I guess what I mean by that in the sense of I don't think I'm funny or interesting. It's just that I'm not, at least to me, okay, right? This is my opinion. But I'm not intuitively or naturally funny or interesting. Like, I have a lot more moments where I just don't know what to say and I would rather just like, this is how I would normally just play, right? Like, in silence. I'm not thinking anything, I'm not saying anything, I'm just playing the game. So, especially in games like this and Bloons, I have to make a conscientious effort to communicate, to say something. It's like, quick Sora, say something witty and funny. Shoot, there was something funny I said at work, but I forgot what it was. It was funny though. Oh my gosh, right, my coworker randomly walks by the office and he looks at me, he goes, why are you so happy all the time? You know, you're so smiley, like why are you happy? And I looked at him, deadpan, and I said, I'm not. I'm very sad. And And like he didn't know what to say to that. And my other colleague was like, that was good. Anywho, I literally, it's pretty much my brain bouncing from walls to walls, trying to come up with something to say. Because I have this fear of being boring while not thinking that I'm entertaining. So it's like slightly contradictory. Because if I truly thought that I was really just boring, I wouldn't be a streamer, period. Right? But yeah, back to the initial thought process. I'm not intuitively very fun or communicative or even like charismatic. I have to make that effort. And one, it's tough. It's not easy for me. And two, I get tired so easily. This is not news to anybody. Well, holy snap. And speaking of, oh my gosh, I didn't have my coffee today. Oh, I wish I had a coffee. A coffee would have been so nice. Now it's too late. I don't want a coffee anymore. I just have my water. But yeah. Anywho, the second part that really stood out to me was the whole React content and Yap content. So I will compromise a bit more in the sense that when I think of React content, I'm thinking anime or like funny shorts and memes or like going through, like, it's like those videos a bunch of YouTubers make. And I don't think I'll have a very fun reaction. So if I were to do React streams, it would have to be to a very specific category in which I would react, in which I will have thoughts and opinions and be like, oh my gosh, did you see that? And I think the few things that have me react that way would be hobbies and interests that aren't very fun or popular to the general audience. So there's this YouTuber group, this Japanese YouTuber group. I brought them up before too, but they're called Seijin Dansei Sannin Gumi. So it translates to like just these 3 adult men. And I really enjoy their content because they react to other Vocaloid content, music content, but it's all in a niche of like Nico Nico Doga, like Japanese cover artist kind of genre. So they would do things like, what song was the most difficult for you to sing and record, and reacting to that, reacting to what note it was. That's what gets me like interested and funny. And it's just not, I think you need to know the context before you find my reaction to such funny. Because it's what's interesting to me, and while my reactions could be funny, the context to my reaction would help a lot. And in a niche like that, it's too difficult. Content creators react on videos that they find personally interesting. Yes and no, in the sense that I feel like, so there's this one trend I had seen. It's like you get a fresh YouTube account, you scroll through the shorts, and eventually they hope to like stumble upon their own short on a completely brand new algorithm. Like stuff like that. And then some of the things you see there, like what's considered mainstream, like maybe it's a cat falling off a table, or you guys all probably seen that one lady who got pulled over for quote unquote using her phone with her right hand, only to realize she's an amputee and there's no right hand. Like, reactions to stuff like that. And I would not be able to make enough content in one stream for that, I feel like. Bro, you're the common factor with all your content. Some people might pass forward the content, but the people who stay for you. All of us angles do. You're genuine. Oh my goodness, please, you're too sweet. I mean, I guess that's one hard, quote unquote, I say quote unquote truth because to me it's not the truth, but that's something I have yet to swallow myself. But I've harvested 10 you sound like a farmer. It's like, oh, this season's harvest was great, and then like I would play something like, I don't know, League, and be like, oh, this stream's yield has been only so minimal. I missed mindlessly playing web fishing. I think there's a correlation of content creators reacting on mainstream videos to videos recommended by viewers. Okay, you're gonna have to restate that for me because my 2% brain is unable to follow the direction of that statement. Because my brain is half asleep. That's also because I had to work in early today, so I got up so much earlier. God, I looked at the clock and I was like, dude, do I really have to get up this much earlier? Someone's new. They ranked up to level 2. Oh yeah, and I spoke about tiny towers earlier too. So it does seem very microtransactional. It used to not be like that back in like 2000 and I don't know, 7? I don't know when it came out. But yeah. I do just like the passive aspect of the game and like being able to see how other people's towers are growing. But I didn't realize I would have to add everyone else back. So if you guys added me, you guys can see my towers, but I can't see your guys's. And I say that while checking it right now. And the fun thing is, your citizens, like the people who live in your tower, they have something called Bitbook, and it's just basically Facebook for them. One guy, I love Bitbook. Another person, my dream is to be in a video game someday. Moved into a new place called Teeny Towers or something like that. Stop interrupting me while I'm trying to find animals for my disco zoo. I don't know. It's just a nice little passive pastime. I might end up dropping it if, well, I don't know. It just depends on how I feel, right? It's up to me to drop whatever game I want to drop anyways. Yeah. Most mainstream videos are recommended. All or most mainstream reacted. Just okay. Give me a second. I like actually have to reread that again. Most mainstream videos are recommended to viewers, and not all mainstream videos are reacted. Restating it gave me an F. Sorry, you're putting a lot of effort for my low brain power cells. Mainstream doesn't estimate angles. I mean, that's true. I just don't want to bore my current fan base, pretty much, is also what it accounts to. But, yeah. Sorry, yes. No, it's not your fault. This is literally like 2% brain. I like reading a lot is a lot for me nowadays because I don't read anymore. I kind of miss those days. I used to be glued to books. Like I played a lot of video games, but what would prevent or like what my parents had to struggle with was trying to get me to go to bed because I was too busy reading Harry Potter or something. That makes me, well, speaking of copyright, would it be copyright for me to read books out loud? Not necessarily like make my own audiobook per se. I don't think that's like too much effort. But like if I were to read books on stream, that'd be like bonked by copyright. Okay, will reading books on first suggestion. Will reading books make me smarter? Will reading books improve my vocabulary? Will reading books improve my English? Yes. Yes, it will. The other ones were kind of funny to see, but yes, reading books will improve your English. And I had to tab out because my fish got caught. Okay. Will reading books make you smarter? Okay, it can't... Oh, okay, so the first one is, will reading books make me smarter? And then the fourth one is, will reading books make you smarter? And it goes, will read a book. Anyways, will reading books on stream be copyright struck? Yep. Reading copyrighted books on stream is a violation of copyright law and can result in DMCA takedowns, copyright strikes, or channel bans. It makes sense. It makes sense. Not to say I was planning on like a story time stream of like Harry Potter per se, because that's a really, really long book. But I was just curious. Oh, someone said I was reading a book on YouTube and got copyright strike. No. Yes, making a recording of yourself reading copyright. You know what? Oh no, I just had a thought. I'm like, what if I start reading these Reddit posts, and there's already plenty of different YouTubers and content creators who do that, and I never thought I would be in that realm. Never mind, I take that back. Control Z. Not happening. Read a lot of books that didn't make me smarter. I can't read in the first place. I think it helps. Reading books definitely help, but I miss having the patience to read books. There are certain books that are in public domain. I guess public domains work. How do people do book club streams? Probably public domain books. Oh, that is good. No, we're not doing Reddit reading. I don't know. Maybe it's the stigma about Reddit. I recommended you read Morning Glory Milking Farm. That doesn't sound... Morning Glory Milking. I'm scared. The storytelling and world building is excellent. Not to mention, this is probably one of the hottest books I've ever heard / read. What? How spicy is Morning Glory? Ava! According to Goodreads, I'm not reading this out loud. No, but no. What sort of name is this to begin with? I'm so confused. It's content? Yeah, I want content, but like, I don't know about that. That kind of scares me. Anywhoomst, I should pick up the fish in these pails. Do not question the title. Do not question the book at all. Anything Ava says, you need to keep an open mind and do your research. Ooh, I have a lot of money. I haven't really bought any upgrades in a while. Maybe I go do that. Could have made a shorts out of it. And I wince at such a suggestion. Yay, hi tier fish. Let's see what upgrades we have available here. Luck. Max bait. Oh, max bait is nice. I have 6K. Any rainstorm. We don't need that. Fires. Okay, we need to finish those. I can't afford those. Okay, I think we're all good there. I wonder if there's any new cosmetics. I don't know if this game has had an update though in a while. Yeah. Or we could gamble. You have a time to put you back into balloons. Balloons timeout. Send her to the balloons hell. Boing. Oh no! Okay, we made it. Holy. We're gonna gamble. Because we have spare change. I was in balloons, I lost Jim Smoke. Oh my gosh, you're actually playing balloons right now? That's too good. Okay. Scratch off tickets. How do I use it again? Tab. Oh, I had a couple treasure chests. A hoodie. A red flannel. No bait shirt. Cosmetic grin. What sort of grin did I unlock? Face. Oh, that's kind of cute. I still like my happy V face. Yeehaw! Aw, the hoodie's cute. No bait. Aha! Aw. Okay, I think I'm gonna still go with my usual trench coat. Dude, what shirt was I wearing? Not that it matters too. I think it was... Is it the yellow? Oh, when did I get this? When? Where? What? Was this... Is this someone here? Or when did this happen? I have not played Balatro. I have not. But I can't believe I just got these nutched. Nutched. These nuts. Wait. I think it was someone here. Ooh! Anywhoomst. Shoot, I didn't open my raffle ticket. Let's see if we're a winner. We are not a winner. You know what that means? We gotta get another because then we're in the negatives. I won 500. Which means... No, I'm still down 150. So we have to win the second one to be up. Should I get on WUA or HSR? I lost again! WUA is good. I do enjoy WUA. But I'm not a story-based gamer. Though I know that the story is pretty good, supposedly. I keep losing. There's this one song in WUA. Let me look it up. YouTube. I was actually kind of looking at this song into learning it because it was just a really, really cool song. This song was... Forgetting the name. I'm like scrolling through my likes. Oh my god, who's this green guy? Oh, so it's the song called Voyaging Stars Farewell. And it's the Ameth theme. Will I be able to play the song before... It might just like int itself if I play the song. So let me just post it. Everyone loves Ameth's song. It's so nice. I love the vocalist. So this is the song I'm talking about. Oi. But like the timing of the words and stuff is kind of difficult. But I was thinking about like possibly learning the song. I was about to comment it. It's so nice. I would like hum along, but I'm still like getting used to the song too. Yeah. And the chorus. it's kind of a blessing to hear the song for the first time, Ava. So I'm kind of glad you don't recognize it. It's a really nice song. Let's see. Let me see if I can. It kind of bobs. It bobs. I'm gonna like very shoddily sing along because I've never tried recording it, but. Yeah. Okay, let's see. A snowflake once fell on my nose, flying backwards to last winter. I realized the hellos are goodbyes the moment I softly let go of your hand. Winds hum through the trembling branches, song for soul bound to soar. The timing. I heard it once. That's the story because I don't listen too much. Yeah, no, that was the first time I heard it too. Bon voyage, may your path be clear. May you get to where dreams are all crystalline and sweet. Please crack a little smile. You won't be alone in this world you've chosen. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the timing. Yeah. Encore main. Oh my gosh, Encore was fun. The feeling, the life. Let me see. Lyrics. Yeah, it's like. Bon voyage, may your path be clear. May you get to where dreams are all crystalline and sweet. Please crack a little smile. You won't be alone. And then I don't know the rest of the song. Jinshi is so cool too. Rover still goated. My favorite Rover would be Havoc Rover. I just like the kit of Havoc Rover the most, as well as just the wings. That reminds me of that other HSR song. Long. What was that song called? Oh, Hope is a Thing with Feathers. That one. What's the words? Oh no, not that song. What song was it? Oh, If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking. For me, it's always the soft, nostalgic, and like really pretty songs. And those are the songs I'm the worst at singing. Like, birds are born with no shackles, and what feathers my fate, blown away the white petals, leave me wrapped in the cave. The endless isolation can't wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream unchanged. Let my heart bravely spread my wings, soaring past the night to trace the bright moonlight. Let the clouds heal me of the stings, gently wipe the sorrow of my life. I dream. It's too high. cry! I think it's the wrong key too. Let me find the actual key and like cry. The dream unchanged. Oh, actually I wasn't that off. So yeah, wait. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to trace the bright moonlight. Let the clouds heal me of the stings, gently wipe the sorrow of my life. I dream. What should I hop on? HSR has the autos, so you can just have it auto battle. But Wua has like the pretty characters. So pretty characters or auto battle. Ugh! That's 10% of my battery, guys. 1 hour is 10% of my battery. Which means I have about another hour left. One HSR. Yeah, but if you had to pick one. Meteor, 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 meatball, 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 meatball. Hurry, real. Where is it? Where are you? I'm so sorry. Get on the ledge. Where? Meteorite, where? Anti-green guy. It very much well can be gone. Because there's a lot of us here. And I'm sure I wouldn't be the only one who's like scrambling trying to find it. I don't think it's all the way here. What am I hearing? Oh, he's using the dowsing machine. I'm like, what is that noise? I'm back, got coffee. You got coffee? Do I make coffee? Gosh, I really like coffee. It's not even funny. I really like coffee. I make myself a coffee. I should have made myself a coffee before the stream though, because if I have to step away to make a coffee, we can wait here, but then I have to step away to make the coffee and I feel that. Ah. You know what? You've convinced me. I'll catch one fish and make a coffee. It takes like a minute or less. Yeah, I just have to boil the water. Oh, I should have the coffee stirrers. Darn. Oh, I know where my spoon is. Oh, not a problem. Alright, you guys are gonna hear me... Wait, I don't know if you can. You guys might hear me boiling water. If someone asks, I'm making coffee. I don't know if my voice can still get picked up from this far away, though I am yelling in my own room now. I don't have a measuring cup for my coffee. Hopefully it's enough. Does it sound like I'm yelling? What if I talk? I don't know how good my noise gate is. Also, since I'm not looking at my chat, I don't know where my computer is. Or like, I can't... You guys are saying. Ah! I got a packet of instant coconut coffee and I almost dropped the whole packet. much water. Ah! I might or may not have burned myself on steam. Also, because I used too much water, I need to open another pack of coffee. No! Ah! Everything is hard. I may or may not have gotten coffee powder all over me and my table and burned my hand on steam while dropping the 2 packets on the ground. But, I'm alive. But now the coffee's too hot. So I have to wait for it to cool down before I can take a sip. Tutorial on how to make coffee. Step 1, get lukewarm. Step 2, put up balloons. Oh god. I can see what direction this is going in. The coffee part comes in round like 120. When your PC starts overheating. You know what? I'm feeling... Ugh. Manta ray. I'm feeling goofy. I don't have this really set up. Let me see. You guys can watch me with the fish. Give me a sec. Let me see if this is something I can do right now. Hoshi Serrano covered. It's also Hoshi Serrano sized. Humongous. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I never fixed this, huh? Well, ish. I don't know how to optimize. What am I booting up? Booting up something very, very interesting. Also, you can't see. I feel like just doing this might be a little... We'll give it a try. Let me finish this here. This. Save. Okay. First act. First things first. Where is the pen? Guys, I don't know where my tablet pen is. I think I ran into my first issue already. There's no way it just goes missing either. That's the best part. Oh, you know what? It was under another pen. Durr. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, wait. I'm not here. Wait, that's really funny. Where did I go? Where did I go? Eh? Wait. Wait a minute. Where are you? I mean, not the worst thing. I just don't know where or how I could have disappeared like that, but this. There we go. That's so weird. Okay. That out. Just realized I never really. Oh my gosh, yeah, look, like the alerts and everything is just on the wrong ones. This. I never edited this. So let me actually grab the info from these ones. Copy. Paste. Now the right one should be there. Okay, and the chat should add something different. That part too. This. Here. There we go. Okay. Let's check my pen. Yeah, no, yeah, everything was a work in progress. This was the one screen I never fixed because I was like, I don't need to. XD question mark. But yeah, let's see. First off, disclaimer, I'm not an artist. I don't know how to draw. I just, yeah. I don't practice. There's like a layer of dust on my tablet. What are we doing? That is the question. Look at my question mark. Actually, it looks more like a cat. Anyways, that is the question. Or person. Indeed. Oh, self-portrait, yes. This is the Sora self-portrait. Yes. Has to be longer. And then, this, and like this. Not an artist hat. Oh, cause I'm like the #1 Osu player. I'm kidding. I'm even worse at Osu. It's more so just I wanted to dabble in it at some point, and then I realized, holy snap, I'm bad. No way. Yeah, no way. There is no way. I'm kidding. Yeah. Let's see. You guys can make your opinions as you. You'll dabble on it. What's stopping you? Time, lack of time, other hobbies, other things to do in my life. I don't know. Eh. In theory, if I want it, I should just work for it and do it. But yeah, not happening. Yeah, and like proportions, I have no idea what that is. But you know what? We just wing it as we go. Believe it or not, I took an art class before for like 1/4. That's like the equivalent of 8 weeks, 9 weeks. Realize, holy crap, I suck. Like everyone else is like low-key a god, but that's how that works too, right? Yeah, circle, circle, and then people draw lines and stuff, and sometimes they draw triangles. I don't know. Like reminds me of my own circle. Yeah, it's just the circle and other stuff. And you got a funny, more textured one. Okay. And then I wouldn't know what to do from here. Like legit, that's how my process. Well, so then it stops here, right? Because yeah. I don't know. It's this smaller, I feel. And that's just a feeling. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if this perspective is like a thing. No, keep going. But I don't know. Then I like to give up. Now it's just a face. Oh no. I don't know how people do this. Like that, or like this, or like no. I don't know. Eyebrows, I'm questioning everything I'm doing right now. And that's the other thing, hair. What is hair? How it's like Jeopardy, what is hair? I don't know. You know you can zoom in. Yeah, but then if I zoom in, the lines get funnier looking. They get more and more shaky, and then my lines go from like this to like this. You know, as a kid, the people I envied the most were the ones who could draw. Like, I don't know, this probably happened to everyone, but there was always that one kid when you're like 5 years old that could like draw masterclass manga and anime, and you're just like, how do they do it? Obviously, they practice and worked really hard, but as a 5-year-old kid, you don't understand that concept, and you're just like, whoa, masterclass artist. That's insane. Question mark? Art angle. Hello, Ren. I got bored. I didn't know what to do, so I just started dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying. This foreign medium I am not familiar with at all. Oh. Hair. Hair. Distant. Oh, the other bane of existence. Faces. Nap before driving home. That's very good practice. It's good that you nap before driving, especially if you're already tired. It's okay, it's good you got your rest. Gotta be well rested, especially if you're driving a vehicle like a car. Oh, you know, I didn't realize Tomodachi Life was a Switch 1 game. I thought it was just a Switch 2 game, so I was just like not bothering even looking it up. I don't know though, I feel like it's not really funny if you don't have like a lot of funny friends. Because you want to make it based on your friends, you know, and the people you know. Normal for it to look... Is it normal for it to look ugly in the end too? We had our teachers. That's something else. I would not consider adding my teacher to it. I would be scared. I would be scared to see what would come of it. Smile. Ooh, that moved. Start and the end of my art career. Thank you for watching. As I sob. That's the other thing, like ruffles or something like that. Like, they'll draw lines. I'm like, well, how? It does look like a nose. I thought that too. It looks like it looks like the snot nose. Oh. I was gonna draw a cabbage, but then I had to think, how do you draw a cabbage? Dog. Or ball with shaking hands. That looks more like a pear. I was also thinking, can I used to draw these quite a bit. I don't know anything about anatomy. This would be like just things I'll think about. things I would think about. Horses. The things I thought about as a child. Haunts. Try drawing a hand. Easy. Here. Drawing a hand. More things are falling apart. Help! I need moral stability. Okay, so a hand. I saw this one thing about like a trapezoid with lines. Now that I draw this, I don't know if I'm drawing the left hand or the right hand. Let's make it this type of hand. Oh, my coffee, I forgot. I'm close. This is a trapezoid with 4 legs. It's a claw! The claw! Why is did my coffee go bad? More coconutty, but like, it's like sour. Well, if I die, you know why. I know you're gonna forget your coffee because I also forgot mine. True. Because you get distracted. I don't know. What does a hand look like? Like joint, kind of. Yeah, the joint goes away right here. Like a chicken. Okay, we'll leave that guy there. Pond? Now this looks like a worm. I don't know where the joints or the hand is really go. Try drawing a pentagon? Pentagon. Eyes are just lines. Oh yeah. Everything is just a line. Pentagon. A pentagon has 5 sides. I had to do each stroke separately because I had to count. Ah, and then this is where the joint is, huh? And 1, 2, 3, 4. I know the proportions are off, but this is probably the concept of it, right? You're close but far. What do you mean? How can you be close but far? See, you thought bird, but lo and behold. Turkey hand. Gobble gobble. Oh, I need to go into a mental asylum. This is what happened when I'm sleep deprived. It's just yeah. Whatever, man. I guess it's just we're going into oblivion. Going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. How do you draw an airplane? I don't know. It has windows. And a big one right here. There was a short I watched for drawing a hand. Would you try it? I could. I wouldn't be very good. Number of videos I've saved, like wanting to attempt to draw a hand before, but then just never do such. They gone like pointing up. Oh, okay. Let me control Z all of this. I could have just tossed it. Toss, toss, toss. Boop, 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 boop. A house is a square, the triangle, 2 windows, door. Then it will have a backyard that will have a fence. That's a really odd looking. Make it more like a legit. Looks like little tiny other houses. And then there's a car. It doesn't look like it, but it has 4 wheels. And sometimes there's a ball in the yard. Maybe we'll make it a basketball. No, this is a baseball. No, it's a tennis ball. Ah! Okay, and then you got kids playing outside. And then yeah. There's the hand. Okay, let me watch this video. Wait, why is Fleece doxing the Discord? Did someone ask for the Discord? I'm so confused. Anywhoomst. And then there was a bird. By birds, I mean a seagull. Paw. This looks like a fish. Oh, GP. Oh! Okay, the more I drink this coffee, the more I'm like, shoot, I need to finish that coffee. Huh. Okay. And then there are clouds with said birds. And then oh, this person got half erased. Anyways, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm too sleep deprived. This drawing's giving me architecture. Oh no! Not the architecture PTSD. Let me see. If I look here, looking through some of my old pictures, find something. I have a lot of different artworks that I had as like a reference. For example, get these stuff that are like tips. I don't know where all of them are from anymore. I want to post. Ah, bye, Fleece. Have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until the next time. I think the one thing I can think of is this one that I had drawn a long time ago. But if you look carefully, look at that date. Look at that date. That's almost 10 years ago. Actual pain. Pain. Not 20, 10! Swear to God. I don't know. This is like a final one, so it wouldn't have like... So what I would do differently, probably. Outline eyes a bit more. Stable. Would have made this darker. Thank you. I didn't find it to be such. Especially 10 years ago. Would have probably just done one line here. I feel like I'm just giving this guy eyeliner. The character was of a friend. Because back in my day, I did art trades. Really crappy art. Art that should not have been worth trading for. God, the line. Darker. God. I would have made the shading more obvious too. I was just really, really shy about it because I just didn't know how it looked and I didn't want to make it too obvious. You have the potential, you can still tap in on it. Ugh, I don't know about that. Okay, I did have one thing I did before. Let me find it. Okay, so there was this one thing I had made before. You guys are gonna completely judge the anatomy of it because the anatomy of it is absolutely horrendous. So this was something I did. When was it? Where properties? 2022. So this was 4 years ago? No, judge. Actual judge. Judge that. There's also this one. There's this one that I also did a little more recently. That I also I should have done a little bit more ambitious shading, but I just, to my eyes, I was like, no, it's too noticeable, it's too... But this was something else I had tried. I think this was my most recent one. But I really don't touch art much anymore. I mean, I didn't really touch much of it to begin with, in all honesty. But it would just be that and this. And this was really ambitious in the sense of I was just pretty much sketching around, but yep. And looking at the shading here, like, bro, why would I shade just like it's just there's no shading back here though, but there's shading back, like the lighting and everything is all over the place. It was just me just dilly-dallying. It looks so messy, but thank you. That's what helped in the sense of just making it a more of a messy kind of colored sketch and not like, because line art itself is hard. No. It's something else. And I don't know why I made him a cat boy to begin with. But yeah. It makes sense. God, thank God it does to someone, because it doesn't make sense to me. And it's one of those things where in order to make it make sense, I should have just, drawn a light source. Where's my color? Oh, it's invisible. Like, I should have just... What? Oh, I'm on transparent, duh. I should have just made a light source here and been like, okay, simple, like, you can just point it down, but... Yep. Anyways. What I learned is, 1, I can't draw anime. 2, I can draw somewhat... Ah! The only thing I can kind of somewhat draw would be like... What's it called? Like... Not abstract. Like, certain characters I can kind of look into. Like, for example, that was like... This one was a Pokemon, right? Like, I can kind of try to look at... Oh, and the thing that was new for this one is... I obviously had like a rough line art, but I didn't keep the line art. And I tried to just do it painted. I've tried new things before, but... close-up portrait? Yeah? Self-portrait time. Except this Hoshi Sorano. He is confused. I remember I have a self-portrait. I think I left my car like, oh no, go back! Turn it off! You don't want your battery to toast. Oh my god. What's something I can have right off the rip? Don't toast it! No, wait. Oh, you mean you left your light on when you slept? So your battery's dead right now? Oh no, I thought you already made it home. For some reason. Oh no, AAA time. Ah, jumpstart. Door stuck. Actually, door stuck. Here, you know what I could draw instead? Among Us. My pen went off screen. I don't know. How would this look? How do jump cables look? I don't know. Boxes, things, a car. 2 wires. These are the 2 wires. Jumpstart attempt. Oh, GPS sent it. Let's see. Oh, that's crazy. What? The attempt! Wait, no, the attempt looks so similar. Wait. Okay, I did the first few steps. What did they do after this? Ah! It is just for one pose. But for one pose, yeah. I'll give it my best shot. That's crazy. Back to Among Us jump-starting car. In the night, it's dark. There's stars out. Or it's like the cool star. compass. I used to make a lot of these. I'll make paper cutouts of stars. Or I would like draw flowers. I'm a very like geometric patterned based person. Which is probably why I liked my character design so much with all of the lines and like the triangles too. That was like just a complete coincidence. The ending was funny. The ending looks pretty much like how my ending looks. Like this, yeah, you and me both, bestie. Or fish. How do fish look like? How do fish look like? What do fish look like? Oh god. Maybe they just look like Kirby. This is not what Kirby looks like. What does Kirby look like? I think what it is their eyes look like. Or I guess it would be the other way around. Fish. I don't know what fish look like. Yeah? This Kirby? A flattened Kirby? Oh, but normally he's like, and then like this, and then eyes look like this, then cheeks are like this. No, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm thinking of something else. I don't think this is Kirby either. Hilariously enough, I did not have a jump start in my car, but I have a trickle charger that leads it. That is Kerbo. What? Oh, you know what? It's because I forgot his arms. There we go. Ah. Alright, so are you gonna be able to jump your car? No, what are we doing? That is a good question. What are we doing? We're drawing a pseudo traffic cone. Because you know what this is? Well, technically it's this here. Like that. We'll redraw those lines. then after we draw said lines to said traffic cone, this is a oh my gosh, I was gonna write it as Sangaku no kon, but then I'm writing it in Hangul. Ah, what is the Japanese character? Oh no, I am like brain farting. Oh no, I'm only thinking of Korean characters right now. Oh, shoot. I unfortunately have to look it up. I feel so sad. Okay, it's written in katakana anyways. Well, kanji and katakana. I don't know how to write the kanji in the middle. San something. I don't know how to write the sankaku, the kaku part. And then kon. The stroke order is probably wrong. Oh goodness me. Is that the hand? I know what kind. Huh? Oh! Okay, let's see. On. 1, 2, 4. Thumb. I'm like thinking already, like something about this looks off. Second finger. First one. The proportion. Angle. Or this pentagon has to end like closer to here. Like that. And then I guess a thumb and close to like more angled. I'm incapable of reading. I want to redo this. I guess this. Something like that. And I was so locked in I didn't read. Alongside is triangle 2 line plus is the index. Huh. So let's see. That and an outline. Something more like something about my thumb is throwing me off. Something about my lines are throwing me off. It's the angle. And also the fact I'm zoomed in. My hand be shaky. Shaky hand. Shaky, shaky hand. Motorcycle go vroom vroom. Another thing about drawing, I keep forgetting to blink. I'm like deviating from this. I don't know what perspective I'm trying to look at this from. I think I'm palm up, which means here and then no, it goes straight down. It depends on how far stretched. Ugh. That was my attempt. And then it becomes a turkey. Why did my color no work? Did I not select the color? Or is it always gonna be in a black crayon? Now that's a different room for confusion. Heh. That's too close. That Ava! The lines are too shaky. My hands are too shaky. You know what it is? It's the coffee. That's why my hands are more shaky. That's what I'll chalk it up to. Or with this angle, it could also look like a megaphone. I don't know what a megaphone looks like. I'd assume it has like a little trigger and handle here. But then I use like the I have kufefe, but my lines aren't shaky. Yeah, but mine are. Any whomst? Let's see. Okay, guys. So the phone is at 5%. It's gonna die. So we're gonna have to cut it short. Ow! I just punched my mic stand. We'll do this at least though. Because lo and behold, we're going to have to cut it short anyways. Yeah, I know. My phone is gonna die. It is dying. What can I come up with last minute? I have drafts of my old streaming overlays I used to want to make for myself. God, that was a time. Anywho's. Oh my gosh, I found some other doodles of random things. Back when I used a different pre-made. It's karaoke time, but we have time for only one song because it's literally gonna go into itself. So let's see here. What would be a song? What would be a song? Now the problem is trying to find a song before my phone absolutely destroys itself. Huh. I'm a little stuck. When we find a song or the stream goes, oh no, don't panic, don't panic, but I panic. Let me see, since I last said it was 5%, it's at 4%! Okay. This is gonna prove to be an issue. You know what? We're gonna do... we're gonna sing... gosh, I'm trying to find something that I haven't done in a while or done at all, but it's really hard because I've sang so many different songs. Shoot, do I remember how the song goes? Hiccups! I'm getting nervous, so I'm getting hiccups. I don't know if I remember how the song goes, but it is what it is. Hello, Destro! We're finishing up with a karaoke as my PC is... my computer's about to... not my computer, my phone's about to die. It paused. It's so loud. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize how loud it was. I just blasted everyone's eardrums. Okay. Do I remember how this goes? I paused it again. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. どうしてよってなんでこねたってどうしてもって理由つけたってどうでもいいこと知らないんだどうにもならない知ってるんだこうでもないで繰り返せばあれもないで繰り返すよドロドロになった夕焼けにさ I have to swallow from all the coffee さあかき鳴らせ署名の歌 No, that's the wrong key I think my head is remembering the original key. Oh my god. Song's a bit low now. My gosh. I should not be drinking coffee doing this. 僕たちに教えてよ。Ugh, nope. I'm gonna end it there. Sorry. My voice, I can tell, is getting way too tired. I yapped a bit too much, and it's not gonna last. Ugh. Okay. No stream for tomorrow. I set up a schedule before Sunday, hopefully. We're gonna do learning game on Monday. We're gonna play one of the not indie games, but the visual novels on Tuesday, Wednesday. And then we'll go back to Music Slap. Yep. Oh my god. I definitely need 14 more cups of coffee. Anyways. Blah. Y'all have... Did my phone die? Oh my god. Anywho, yeah, I thought my phone died. I will make one. I will rest. Yes. Oh my gosh. And Ren, get home safe. Oh my goodness. Figure out your car jump start stuff and make sure you get home. Anywho, thank you all so much. 'Twas an interesting stream and test. Oh my god. I need to get my shit together. Coffee and energy drink. Coffee for sure. I don't like the taste of energy drinks. So regardless of caffeine yield, I don't know the difference, but I'll always go coffee. Don't worry, I'm so tired I'll fall asleep even regardless of drinking coffee. Anyways, until next week, every angle. Thank you guys for bearing with me and your patience. C'est la vie. Bye bye. Ah.